Down, 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 with the banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, won't you cry for me? I'm going to Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Is that song? We'll do 8. I don't know why everything's always why I don't know. I don't know how things work. I don't use air quotes correctly. All right, so today we're gonna start by going to the Babbling Vale. Just kidding. Yes, should be the right one. Oh, we're in the Babbling Vale, right? Nope. Are we supposed to be here? Is this where I ended yesterday? I guess so. Okay. Well, let's start going through these in order. Well, we're not going to do the 5s yet. We got a lot of 3s to clear out. Okay. We've got to go to the Hanama Rift or whatever the fuck it's called. We'll go there first. Teleport. I think it's Mount Burr Omnisauce. Omnisauce. And we're looking for Mr. Hims. Oh, you have... Yes. Yes, I have. The Pharaoh Retriever lurks in the Paramina Rift, attacking those coming to the Holy Land. It was seen in the southern part of the rift, near the still shrine of Miriam. Okay. This one sounds like it might be a little straightforward. We'll see what the enemy does, but if we just take a look at... Take me to church. Oh, it says it's by the still shrine, so it might be on that top thing that we haven't done yet. So we'll go down. Yeah, we'll go. We go to that top part. All right, let's do it. Open this up. ×2 speed. We're ready to go. We're playing Final Fantasy 12. If you've got the minimap open, and you're going ×2 speed, you are ready. Are maces the worst weapon? They kind of feel like they're dog shit. I guess they have a chance to poison, a little bit of evade. They don't seem very good though, is what I'll say. We'll do this. It's probably just better, right? So we're going this way. Yeah, you know, we'll fight stuff. What level are you guys? You are level 24. That should be good experience still. Good block, Bosch. The ninja sword looks kind of lame, I'll be honest. I am not impressed with it yet from its visuals. And just a little bit more magic damage. Honestly, the staff would probably be the shit, right? All right, you're bugging me now. You're fighting too many things. Let's just continue on our way. We should pick this up though. I don't like that you can't pick up items while fleeing. Mostly because I have to release it, wait for him to pull out his weapon, then hit B, then rerun. It's like, it's an annoying amount of buttons. For a potion, bro. Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Somewhere beyond the sea, so high. Too many monsties. I wonder why they call them monsties in Monster Hunter. Like, you capture it, it's not a monster, it's a monstie. Not an ally, not a pet, not a friend. A monstie. Alright, well, we got this guy. We're thinking there should be a dude down here somewhere. Is it, what level are you, bro? It's a level 55 Yeti or 26 Yeti or something. Bosch, help me out. If you guys fucking walk on that, you're such fucking idiots, bro. I'll walk on it and then, because I know you're about to. Fuck that guy. Alright, well, we might want to come back for those chests. We got a hunting crossbow. There's a lot of interesting farms in this game. Like, the game doesn't necessarily dissuade you from farming, I feel like. On the contrary, it might, like, even encourage it. Plus, if we run around, we'll get some of our mana back. But this is clearly not... Oh! Run! Kill him. Thank you. What level do you think we are? I actually don't even know if I've ever checked my level. 35. I feel like that's pretty high. So we got a hunting crossbow from that top one. So I think I might want to... Oh, you know what? This might be a good time to, like... I feel like the party menu... This game feels so open to not necessarily exploits, but an element of, like, cheese tactics. With the party menu, being able to pull people out and then pull them in and, like, switch on a dime, basically. Kind of a long load screen. I like these guys being here. They make me feel a little bit safe. Explosions? Yeah. Oh, an elixir there. Okay, so it must be a low chance. I wonder if that's what the... I think I heard the diamond armlet does something like that. We'll bring it back. We're not going to do that. But it could be worth looking up what chests spawn which items, and then you could just keep doing them, right? They never stop, I assume. How do we get down there? Guess we go this way. Yeah, the chests in this game I actually think are... I don't know if they're better than normal chests, but it is an interesting system. I kind of like that the chests can respawn and have a pool where it's like... Because it allows them to do some interesting stuff. Like, you're allowed to put an elixir in a chest or whatever. You know, you're allowed to put, like, a more powerful item in a chest. Just because... Like, you're not going to guarantee everyone's going to get it on a playthrough because people aren't necessarily going to know they can come back and get the same chest. While at the same time, like, it does open it for people that learn that to be able to farm it. So it sounds like there's a monster up here. On an endgame Esper fight, I started the fight with only one character because the first cast of the boss one-shots the entire team. Yeah, you gotta just throw out Pinello and be like, oops, sorry, Pinello. I guess we'll have to bring in the full squad. Is it you? Oh, it is you. I thought you'd be, I didn't even know they made you in that color. Shell and Faith, huh? Careful when you're getting that close, man. Well, you're gonna have to do it like that. Bosch, do me a favor. Get over here. Give her a remedy. Alright, so 524 ain't it. Fran, why are you attacking? 723 ain't it. What was that? Did we do 1,000 there? Countdown probably doesn't work. We could berserk our boy Bosch. I think I might make him go faster too. I don't know if this is like a good idea. We'll try Dark. 1,500. Yeah, he's doing pretty good. It's actually hard to tell what's dealing damage and what's not. Let's just drain. That's working though. He's chopping him. That was kind of... His damage went sick with that. Bro, that guy fucking hated Fran. He hated Fran. Bosch, I know what you're thinking. It's just calm down, man. That is embarrassing. But we're gonna let you keep doing it. We're gonna let you keep doing it. That's so funny. So we know how much HP he had, even with the question mark, because he was balanced when he was at 1 HP. So he had like 23,000 HP. So that's kind of in the ballpark of what is easy for us to deal with now. Yeah, we did do it. We're kind of a big deal, buddy. 69 gil. Not bad. All right, let's go turn it into the hymns. Hold down the flee button. I do kind of wish they just had traditional fast travel, but maybe it didn't really exist at this time yet. Okay, it did, right? Your Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest let you cast a spell to return to any city you've been to before. I'm pretty sure they had Zoom well before Final Fantasy 12. And they let you teleport between cities, but still, like, after a hunt, being able to teleport back to the town would be pretty nice. Sorry, nerd. All right, one hunt down. We're gonna do them all. We're gonna do all the hunts. I would like to do all the hunts in the game. I'm sure there are some that will require me to look up a guide in order to not spend 100 hours figuring that shit out. Thank you for the 2 teleport stones. That's exactly the amount that I used. All right, are we now headhunters or whatever? The guard of ward. We're now brave companion. We ranked up. Next. You're rank 3. You want to go to the en route Irut village? We shall teleport to the Irut village. What are your guys' favorite fights in the game? I'm sure we haven't gotten to most of them, but I am kind of curious. Do we need to sell stuff? I don't know. Well, I don't think so. You don't need to sell stuff if you're not buying stuff, right? I think it was up here. Was it you? Wood dweller. Yeah, always yearning for that wood. We yearn for the wood. You're named. Yeah, the Vaporal Bunny. Oh, we must not kill our own kind. Mm-hmm. But for a lame leg, okay. They would even chasten me for looking without for aid, but the tension between the wood warder and the salve maker. Turn to you I must, but speak of this to no one. If the elders knew of the petition, they may guess at my involvement. I will risk everything that I have. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm just trying to read this. Find the Vorpal Bunny. And she need not. It is somewhere in the Gulmore jungle. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, I guess there's only 4 zones. Kind of. But I doubt it's here. This would be I think this one would make the most sense if it was something that actually is going to try to run away. It could be this one is like a racetrack, but I'm going to guess it's the higher level zone just based off the fact that, I don't know, we haven't really been down there yet. It's somewhere in the jungle. Yeah, no shit, there's a lot of rabbits in the jungle, man. Yes, but this one is also somewhere in the jungle. I like that Fran stands out here. Let you get a better look at her ass. Am I right, guys? Yeah, you could wait here. No, literally, you're the only. No one's in our. No one's out. Only you are. You're actually making it riskier. All right. Do we have stuff to sell? Nope. You don't get a lot of money from doing hunts, it would seem. We might be strong enough now where we could steal from these hunts, though. Because for a while, I kind of wasn't. It honestly feels like the most meta team is going to be Fran and Balthier, maybe for a while, just because they all have steel, right? You, Fran, Vaughn, Fran, and Balthier all have steel built in, no matter what they choose. And that honestly seems kind of fucking nice. Let's just go to the high level area, because the worst case scenario is we don't need to go that way. Oh, there's a chest there. And we just, I don't know, level up. There's the red cap. Remember how we had to farm a difficult enemy 100 times for a red cap? We're not getting any stronger against these guys. I guess there's much more damage behind the... most of your damage comes from the level of spell, like the spell you're casting versus your magic stat. I'm sure that maybe there's a point where it like switches. But at this stage, it's like way more of our damage. Like if we cast normal fire, we're still gonna do like half the damage. Alright, motherfucker. Alright, motherfucker. You got this. Oh, that's right. You stop doing your thing. You know what? Maybe they're weak to fire. Or sorry, maybe they're weak to dark. I don't know about weak, but they take it. Okay. We're gonna check for the bunny this way. There's also these appear to maybe be Vorpal wolves or whatever, right? Let's go this way. Are we looking for water? Aqua? It probably does less than fire up, but still, it's probably more efficient. Yo, what's up, Solid Al? How you doing, my friend? We got him, don't worry. Splash! You know what? I got a better idea. Bosch, why don't you like this? Bosch, get angry. Smash him. Bow bash him. Oh, are you a high level? Yeah, I guess you kind of are. You silenced me! That's like super not chill, bro. Oh, wait. Just attack. Bro, you know what? Can we... If Bosch is a berserk, can we still move him around? I don't think we can. I think we lose all control. Okay, hold up. You're level 28. We're fine. Help me out here. Yes! Smash him! Oh, fucking motherfucker! Oh, that was easy. Okay, we do need Vaughn, though. Alright, this isn't the direction we need to go, but it's the direction I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see what's here now. I mean, I'm already here. We're looking for a rabbit. What level are you? 39? Honestly, I think we'd be fine here, but it's not our goal right now. More high others, I'll take them. Why did they open with the silence, bro? They're such assholes. Maybe if I... Oh, is that that's our guy. Get over here. Where are you going? Where are you going? Bosch, get him. Bosch, get him. Come here, you motherfucker. You missed. Everyone, get him. Wait. You don't have any good time magic somehow. I don't have immobilize?
Yeah.
Fran, I need you to help me out here. Wait, who's got the time mage? You've got the time battle mage. Well, get some of your fucking time magic, bro. Immobilize could be a good one. This could be a good one. Burning bow plus fire arrows plus berserk plus oil. Everything's fucking immune to oil. Everything just says oil. Nah, we're good. Why? Everything's immune to oil in this game besides like a normal enemy. You know what? We'll try it. We'll learn stop too. You need to. You're gonna learn today. I don't know if increased duration of status effects means negative and positive, or if it means one you apply or ones that you have, or if it means both. It's too ambiguous. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Yes, the technique seems so fucking bad, bro. No, Ven, you weren't supposed to attack. Okay, is he stopping? Miss? Well, we don't know if he's immune or not. Oh, this is a fucking annoying ass piece of shit. He's immune to... Why is every fucking enemy immune to every... They give you 900 magic spells, and then every fucking one of them, everything is goddamn immune to it. No, you guys, you've got to kill the Hellhound now. Vosh, you've got to kill the Hellhound. Because it's killing me. Just kill it, Bosch. Alright. Come on. It's probably immune to disable. They're pretty damn similar. It may not be immune to slow. Okay, slow is subjective. It doesn't actually slow down their movement, it doesn't seem like. I'll try disable. Immune, of course. So we have no way to have fun fighting this guy, is what the game's trying to tell us. I wish I had fucking bio. Well, we'll do fire. It's a fluffy bunny. It's probably weak to fire or some shit. You could almost like body block him. Get him. We could try oil. We could see if oil works on this guy. I wonder if decoy would work. Immune to oil. Everything's immune to oil, bro. I've tried oil on like 15 enemies, and everything's immune to it. And this is what's fucking annoying. There's gonna be one fight halfway through the game where the main strategy is to use oil. They're like, why don't you try using oil? It's like, because it never works. Well, it works this time. We're gonna decoy ourselves. Come on. Come on, you piece of shit. Alright. We're just gonna have to use the old... We're gonna have to use old-fashioned. We're gonna give him some blizzard magic. Drain him. Yeah, maybe they nerfed it. Maybe everything was weak to oil before. Spank him. The annoying thing about this fight is not that he runs away. It's that like, you're like, oh, I've got the ability to slow enemies down. I've got the ability to disable enemy movement, and I've got the ability to make enemies so they can't take actions. These are all perfect ways to like counter this enemy. And then the game's like, no, they're immune to all of that, bro. You have to run around as if like you didn't. Like, whether or not you put in time to prepare for the hunt and thought about strategies that would work, or you just randomly ran at him with a melee weapon hoping to get a couple hits in, the strategy ends up being the same, you know? So that's like why that's kind of annoying. I was like, oh, bro, I even leveled up my time magic for this. Okay, let me out of here. Let me out of here. You're not my friend. You're not my friend. We yearn for the wood. I mean, to be fair, I bet Fran's not... how tall do you think Fran is? She might only be like 5'7", because it's like... a lot of times I'll find out how short characters are in, like, JRPGs. And they're just like... to me, they would seem like middle schoolers, you know, sometimes. I always think of Joker. Like, how tall is Joker in Persona 5? Let me take a look. How tall is Joker Persona 5? He's like 5'9". 9, 10, 11, 12. He's like 7 inches shorter than me. So I think of him, like, you know, he's like, oh, you know, he's like, I'm down here. He's at like my chest. I'm like, oh, he's okay. And I bet Vaughn is even shorter. I bet Joker's like a tall protagonist, but he's also younger, right? In high school, do you keep growing? I honestly, this is how little I know about even myself. Do men continue to grow taller after high school for the most part? Follow me at a distance. I yearn for wood. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, yes. Give me my reward. But I haven't any money. No, it's not what you think. Yes, okay. I don't care about your fucking lore, bro. You're a race of, like, naked, 6-foot tall bunny lesbians who yearn for the wood. I don't, like... I know I've said it before, but I'm like... I'm not gonna care about your lore. You can't make me. Immune to oil? Oh my god. This is the... every enemy just has ghillie boots equipped. Who would have thought? I will say, we're not immune to oil, and oil is powerful as fuck. It went from taking, like, 800 damage to taking, like, 2,000 damage. It was like a 2.5 multiplier. That shit was crazy. Some enemies have, and plus, I swear to God, they made oil AoE just so it'll hit your whole party, where it never matters in an enemy fight. It's when an enemy's weak to fire, sometimes they're still immune to oil. It's like, why add all these status effects if you can never use any of them? If I'm just using damage and healing. Rank 4, we'll consider trying that, but let's do the rank 3s. We got one rank 3 and a rank 4. Rank 5. We've done this one, but we can't turn it in. Rank 5. Rank 5. So we have a lot of rank 5s. I think we only have one more rank 3. Ah, the fortress. I've been there. I'm happy the ×2 speed works so well. I can't imagine how long this game would take. I can, because I've done it, but... I wonder if these unlock in the area in the time you go to them, or if they're like set in stone. Because the fortress feels like we did that pretty early, but it's also a zone we didn't have to go into until like right now. I wonder how our money situation is. It's not very good. It seemed like it kind of might look like it's good, but that is a lie. Who knows? Maybe we get something cool here. Ooh, the tyrant hide. No, okay, whatever. I think we're looking for named characters, right? Yeah. Show me. They was out capturing as many Slaven wilders as they could get their hands on. Calm down with that language, bro. This guy's been in a rampage, seeing that's how they got on. Well, okay. Where's it at? Tell me again where it's at. I wasn't paying attention. Are you gonna do a 100% trophy? I don't know. Probably not. We'll see though. We'll see how much fun I have. The Mosphorian High Waste. I don't know where that's at, so it's probably an area we have not yet been to. It's probably on the other side of this. Maybe Soul Eater is pretty good. Maybe we can give Bosch. Well, if you're berserked, I don't even think you could use techniques, right? Man, Bosch having such low vitality does kind of suck. But even not even all these armors give vitality at this stage. But like, it would be nice if I could put like thing is, you want to put lure on Bosch or something, maybe not, but like in theory, if I want him to be a hard on, if I wanted to have be a hard tank, then that would be like a really good thing to do, is like put lure on him, but it falls off so fast. And I think you can make it actually maybe low vitality, because I think it counts as a debuff, so maybe low vitality actually makes it last longer. Maybe low vitality also, no, because Berserk lasts longer on Fran, so it must count as a buff. I like that Berserk is time magic. I guess it does do haste, right? Well, actually, does Berserk stack with haste? Actually, I need to... Is that him right there? Maybe we gotta kill them all. Maybe we gotta kill these. I could definitely see the game wanting us to kill those. Oh, I didn't even notice the map was up. That's how, you know, I'm becoming too accustomed to it. Bosch, what are you doing? Don't even pick that up. I don't even want it. Okay, I do want it. I've changed my mind. Let's take a look at the world map. This whole thing is the Mosphorian High Waste. So we might need to just go kill a bunch of his brothers, because it said he went into a rage after a hunt of them. Is that a really big dog? I'm out of mana. So why is it going so fast? Come on, Bosch, you got this. Oh, we should be trying to steal. Bosch is gonna kill it. Okay, he's gonna kill the other thing first, though. That was a good hit. Can you just pick me up? Bro, we're good. Steal. Oh, we didn't get a chance. Bosch is too strong. How am I out of mana already? I wonder if there was... I fought an enemy that, like, lowered my mana or some shit. Because what you could do to recover your mana is do something like this, right? You're like, yeah, look at this. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. But that's way too annoying, I think. I don't think we need to fight these guys. I must have not gone to a save point. Why is that warg so mad? I guess we'll go to that save point first, and then, but we might need to restart the killing of the Slavens. It's alright. I don't want to just look up how to like find the monsters necessarily. Maybe if I get like stuck for a long enough time, then maybe I do, but I think I'm at a stage still where it's like, it's kind of fun to try to figure out how to do it. They gave you some context clues. Maybe not. It is true. Sometimes it's like, maybe you misread context clues and you didn't actually get any. I think I remember there being some Slavens up here though. We'll have to find out. I would like to get 100% of the Espers, Solid Owl. I think 100% Espers would be fun. There's a Chocobo here. Alright, we gotta kill these things first because they're just gonna annoy us. Oh, there's a couple of them up here. Kill them. Light them up. Sorry, buddy. I wonder if this could be one of those ones where you kill a bunch of these guys up here and then you come back and he's just like all mad. He might just spawn also, but most things spawn after you re-enter a zone. But also at the same time, if we just need to kill a bunch of them, if two keep spawning here, that would be a great boon for us. And we'll not go into the safe zone. I am wondering, like, the order of which we could obtain Espers, like, realistically, without, like, cheese in the game. Like, what's the normal progression? Sorry, we should have speed on. Alright, we get that there's a Chocobo here. Okay, well, that idea didn't work. I don't think there's any more around here. Maybe there's like a set amount around. We haven't been to all the areas. I will say it does get it is pretty vague. He's like, but he might literally just have a spot and we just haven't gone there yet. I might be like literally just attempting something totally wrong. But I do remember there being a Slaven down here, so let's just go kill him. We'll come back and check and then we'll keep pushing forward. Oh, is this guy mad at us? I love that this game lets you just be a murderer. Wait. Who are you? Why are you mad at me? Why are you giving me buffs? There was a slave in here. God, Berserk is so strong in this game. Holy shit. Why are you back? Van's high. Van must have really low vitality? I don't know. Alright, I don't see anything here, so we're just gonna push through. I don't want to fight you. Well, now that we cast the spell, we might as well kill you. Tanned giant skin. Let's go. Oh, I don't know what here is. Oh, it's a new area. This might reset our strat, what we're trying to do. I mean, maybe. Where is this? Is there an easy way to check the map? Dalmasca, Easterland, Broken Sand. All right. Well, I don't think you're part of my goal, but I'm gonna have to take you out, man. Sorry. I gotta know how this connects. Bro, I got Protect. You're never gonna get me. Protect is so... I feel like Protect is better than having good armor. We'll let you live because you're flying. And I think you're gonna be quite annoying to fight. Although it could be a pretty good spot to... You know what? I'm changing my mind on the chest. Finding Gil is so disappointing, knowing that there's an item that could be in there. Instead of, like, at least that the gil was an impressive amount of gil. Okay, well, to be fair, that one was just a potion regardless, so. The file of Nataku sand. Interesting. So close. An obelisk? What the fuck is an obelisk? It's a spear. With 68 attack, it's not very good at this stage. But it's not bad. They actually do a pretty good job of balancing, like, what weapons you're going to find naturally. Like, you find some pretty good, but never crazy weapons. But I think if you have a lot of knowledge, you can find some crazy fucking weapons. You know, you do a couple slightly cheesy strats. You steal from this guy. You manage to use a bunch of quickenings to kill this other guy. You could get... I think you can get some serious power. We got to kill that guy. Oh, they just come back. Again, I'm pretty confident this guy is not going to lead to the next guy. A Gemini gem, though. Hello from Canada. Man, I've never... the mythical land of Toronto, Canada. You ever seen Scott Pilgrim? Scott Pilgrim was dating a high schooler. Hello, Canada. Today is a day I'm jealous. I wish I was Canadian because there's a new gacha game that comes out, and I know that's like the lamest shit I could ever say, but sounds like it could be a good thing to make videos on. I might start making videos for a game that I can't play. What am I looking at here? All right. I mean, that's... I don't think I've seen that in this game yet, right? That's a little bit of a... It's not bad, but I'm like, what the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen an interactable item. Besides, I mean, there was the withered trees. That's true. But that was for, like, specifically a hunt. That was like... This is like almost like just a normal shortcut. How you doing, Daniel? You having a good day? How does this connect to the other one? Oh man, this guy's going sicko mode. He ran right at us. Think about it, we used to be scared of these guys. Can you believe we used to be scared of fucking dinosaurs? Now we have an ice shield. We're fine. Where does this lead? A new zone into a new zone? There's so... Oh. There we go. Now that's the connection. Oh, that's where the eastern sand and the western sand connect. Interesting. Oh, are we just on the other side of the water? Because I think in the I don't know, maybe not, but there is a chance this is all gonna connect. But I do remember there being an area. Yeah. See that giant line? That must be the beach. Beaches get reaches. We're still gonna try to uncover the whole map. I bet there's something good there. That's not 227 gil. That's a lot of gil to get from a dummy thing. Yeah, this game on my PS4 for like 3 years. Is it worth it? I've never tried it. I think it depends. I think there's a version of the Zodiac Age, but I think it's only the PS2 version, so you're probably fine. But there's a version that I believe you can't change your character's jobs ever, like later in the game, and that version fucking sucks because it's very annoying to like have to read the entire game in the meta before you know, it's like if I want to clear the hardest content and I pick the wrong jobs for my characters, I'm stuck. But this version that I'm playing on Steam, at least, you can switch anytime you want with no penalties. So I'll say the first few hours aren't very good, but it gets pretty good. It's getting better and better as I play. More interesting. As you get more gambits, more spells, more options, more depth, more levels, it all just becomes pretty good. All right, so we can't get over here yet, but that's okay. We can, but we have to take the long way around. That's kind of fun. I like that. This is a really big zone. All right, let's see if this chest spawned on our way back. I don't want any gil. A potion. All right, well, maybe there's something good in there. Maybe there's not. A 5% chance of being happy. Look at that chocobo, bro. That's a brown chocobo. What you got? Hey, we got the greens. So now we could take that random chocobo out in the wild. Killing chocobos is a great way to capture chocobos. Not for the one you killed, but for the other ones. I'll try it out since I don't want FF7 Remake and FF7 Rebirth to be the only Final Fantasy games you played. Yeah, I mean, they're not even, like... They're not even very good Final Fantasy games, in my opinion. Like, the remakes aren't as good as the original. I think that's, like... I don't want to say objectively, because it's what is objective. But, like... The Final Fantasy VII, I think, is better than the remakes. Although, I still enjoy the remakes, but they're just, like... I wouldn't put either Rebirth or Remake in my top 5 Final Fantasy games. Myself. I probably wouldn't put 12 in my top 5 either, though, if I'm being honest. Let me think. Obviously, 10-7-5. Sorry. 10-8-7. Bruh. I don't know, maybe it is 10, 7, 8. I hate fucking flying enemies, bro. And I don't know. I guess I have to think after that. Because 12 might be in the top 5 then. I'm liking it more now than I thought I would. Yeah, we got to go this way anyway. We're accidentally grinding. I'm not trying to grind, but I feel like we're accidentally grinding. But yeah, you got to play 7. You got to play 10. 10's definitely the best Final Fantasy. I don't even think it's close. Then 7 is way up there. 8 is way up there in my personal book. 6 is fine. 6 is good, but it's not great. It doesn't hold up as well as you would think it would. Okay, there's a spot, but I can't get there. Even with a chocobo, I don't think I could get up there, because there'll be chocobo tracks. So there might be a way around or something, or I don't know. This zone has a lot of disconnected little bits. They're waiting for part 3 to come out since it'll feel more appropriate. I disagree. I mean, at this point, 7 might feel like a spoiler. Like, if you actually just play Final Fantasy VII, but I think you could... Here's the thing. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or Final Fantasy VII remakes are, like, incredibly enhanced by having played the originals, because you have, like, context for all the fan service they're doing. It's like, they're built for people that haven't played it, but also, if you have played it, you'll be like, oh, I know this. This is a big deal. They changed this. Like, if you play Remake, it doesn't even, like... The whole concept is like like Sephiroth knows what happens in the original Final Fantasy VII, and he's trying to alter the timeline basically. Like that seems to be like the direction that they're going. Fucking flying enemies, bro. I think you should play 7 first. I mean, you might have a pretty good idea of what's like. Okay, run then, run. I don't care, run. Let's see how fire works. Do you have any weaknesses? Earth. Does that mean gravity? Or like, because I don't know what earth magic is, what the earth element is. I don't have quake. You're probably not weak to quake. Thank you. Bro, I'm not fighting these motherfucking flyings, bro. I'm not fighting the flying enemies. Yo, what up, Electric Finch? Sometimes I think I just am having a stroke. What the fuck is that? Can I just have your sword? Okay, you ain't nothing. We're good. You would think he is because of that crazy, scary-ass sword, but nah, he ain't nothing. I feel like we got to do something with these, because there was one in the camp, and there's another one here. I don't know what, but there's going to be something. Maybe that guy could drop a sword. A set of black garb. You're currently using the shielded armor. This gives you... Look at all that magic power. It gives you 6 more magic power, 3 more speed. You lose protect, but you get way more defense. You get like 10 more defense. We'll have to use it. First of all, just gather all of them because they're fucking annoying. Oh, that's the boy we're looking for. Okay. Oh my god. I hate flying enemies. Every game that has a flying enemy, you need to just rethink about why you're doing this. You're doing it because you hate the gamer. Yeah, okay, we'll fight you too, motherfucker. Get over here. We can get him. Just keep... But then you try to use a bow, and then it misses 90% of the fucking time because, oh, there's wind. There's a wind effect. But I don't care that there's a wind effect. Gotta do this. This is annoying. There we go. It's really annoying not be able to find the others easily. I suspect this guy will be pretty easy, but we should try it. We all have strokes sometimes. My name is Perplatypus. Not me. Not today. All right, what do you got going on here, man? You've got protect, shell, regen. Well, step 1, dispel. Step 2, berserk bosh. Quit casting protect. Who has silence? Is that a white magic thing? No, it's a black magic thing. Oh, we silenced him. Nice. Okay. Well, now go back and dispel him again. Ready's purify. Well, I mean, if we wanted to spend him using all of his time doing that, I'm cool. Just let Boss do the work. I guess we got lucky on the very first one. That no protect, I'm feeling it. All right, Bosch is just gonna kill him. All right, this is fine. You don't even have, that guy, he basically stood there. I decided to play Remake Trilogy before the original trilogy. Oh, sorry, the original. Already enjoyed it that much. I'll play the other FF games, man. I mean, look, everyone is free to like what they like. I'll say if you're like a super big Final Fantasy VII fan, the remakes don't really do it for you. But the remakes are good, but they're just so it's think about all everything you've played in Final Fantasy Remake, Final Fantasy Rebirth, and everything you're gonna play in Final Fantasy whatever. All of that is a 40-hour story that they extended out to like 300 hours. It's like the story pacing is so good. There's not all the extra fluff and stuff, you know. It's just a very enjoyable story. But also, the materia system's way better. And the progression systems are better. I will say one of my least favorite things about, like, I like Remake and I like Rebirth. The progression, though, I didn't really like the weird progression systems, and I don't like the combat. That's basically my big issues. But I have had people come in that say they love Final Fantasy VII, but they have no interest in playing the remakes. And I also am like, bro, you got to play the remakes. The remakes feel like there is an element as like a big time video game fan, or a big time FF7 fan, where you're playing it and you're just like, I feel like guilty that this exists almost. Like, why this is such a like the artistically, it's a 10 out of 10. They fucking nailed the flavor and look of all the characters. Like, I couldn't imagine a better looking version of each of these individual characters, you know? You came to the wrong neighborhood, bunny. You came to the wrong fucking neighborhood, bunny. I know we gotta go turn in that quest, but I really wanted to find a save point. That way we could just teleport. Okay, well, I guess we'll just save here and run back. I don't want to run back, bro, but we got no choice. One Piece pacing? Yeah. You like slow burners, and the FF7 remake pacing is good. Look at One Piece, goddammit. That thing is horrendously bad. I've never watched One Piece, really. But what I do know is I'm not going to. But yeah, like you said, I don't like it when shows. I used to be huge into that. Like when I was in high school, right? Naruto and whatever, Bleach and whatever, One Piece. I mean, One Piece has been going since I was a kid for sure. There's just an element like where it didn't matter that it went on forever. I was like, yay. Like, it's just another episode, another week, another episode. Or it's like I could watch 200 episodes because I'm behind on this one show, and every show was like 1,000 episodes plus. Now I'm like, I don't want no fucking 1,000 episode show. Why don't you make a good story and then tell it and then be done? Like, I know this is gonna sound like a meme, but like I think Attack on Titan is very good. I will say they really fucking milked the shit out of their last season, right? I'm not gonna defend that, but for the most part, it was still like one cohesive story that they wanted to tell. And it feels like, to me, it feels like Attack on Titan was written with the end in mind, and it was like 4 seasons or something, right? Maybe 3 or 4 seasons, something like that. And then boom, we're done. How do I get up here? How do I get to those hidden areas, do you think? Also, who gave me this mission? Was it you? I don't think shopkeepers can give missions. I am happy to get the money, though. Man, my eye's itchy. Bada bing. The Gemini gem. I guess we should keep that for now. In case we actually want to get a chocobo. No new bizarre goods. Good. I hate bizarre goods. Who gave me this fucking mission? I gotta go take a look. Oh, was it at the fortress? It was at the fortress, I think. Yeah. What Final Fantasy should you try next? 10 is the best Final Fantasy. You don't like Attack on Titan that much? But a better example, I think Attack on Titan is like in the top 3 anime ever made. I think it's like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note, Samurai Champloo, Attack on Titan. They're like the top 4. Those 4 are my top 3 animes of all time. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was great. I will say Attack on Titan, I think, is a phenomenally good show. But, in my opinion. But I also totally acknowledge, plot points aside, the handling of the show was fucking lame as shit. It's one thing to just consume content, and when you're younger, you don't mind the fluff. You're watching your favorite show. But now, terrible pacing and stalling is just wasting my time. That's what it feels like. And I would rather watch, you know, the idea is like, I would rather watch 4 shows that are 25 episodes than watch one show that's 100 episodes most of the time. Like, I'm still catching up with My Hero Academia because, like, I hear it's ending, and I'm like, okay, now that it's ending, I'm more interested than I was before. I do like One Piece, but I just had to take a break. It was getting absurd. I tried to watch One Piece one time, but I was like, all right, I don't want to like spoil myself. I don't want to spoil myself, but I kind of want to just look at what a new episode looks like, you know, just to kind of see where, I don't know, maybe where it's going. Cause it's like, you know, am I going to watch 900 episodes? And then I watch, and they're in this mochi land. It's like, oh, the entire land's made of ice cream and fucking candy. I'm like, all right, they're out of ideas. I'm not watching this piece of shit. I'm not doing it. And I don't actually know if the show's a piece of shit, right? I'm not actually saying that it is, but I will say that I'm not that interested. These rank 3s were super easy, so we should go for a rank 4 now. That's Jahara. Yeah, we can go back there. There's a lot of hunts in this game. Like, if you take a look, we're like 30% of the hunts. Yeah, Final Fantasy X is the Final Fantasy you should play for sure. It kind of depends. I actually, you know, it's probably pretty good after Final Fantasy Remake and Rebirth, because it is a very story focused, a lot of cutscenes, a lot of dialogue. But it will probably there's a chance if you haven't played a lot of Final Fantasy games and you haven't played games like Final Fantasy X, like full on turn based, there is a potential to be humbled a little bit, because the game, although is not particularly difficult, it is very difficult if you just don't know what you're doing and you haven't really played those games before. It's not like hardest RPG level or anything like that, but on the Fawn Coast of somewheres. Salika Wood. Sometimes we're talking to them again to get a better idea of what the fuck they want, where this thing is. The northwest of the Salika Wood. Pretty close to the Nurka Hall of Navius. Is that the area that I just uncovered and then left? Yeah. So it's gonna be somewhere in there. I could do that. I kind of want to do the other one though, because that's progressing. And there's a couple things I want to do before like progressing. Hopefully I get to the point where I can buy teleport stones. I am that kind of too good to use syndrome guy. And it's the only syndrome. But it's like I'll have like 99 elixirs. I'm like, yeah, but I might need them. Oh, actually, we might. I don't. Not all these guys are named. Okay, wait a second. Who am I talking to? Okay, we are going up to the left here. I just immediately was talking about it, so I was like, what the fuck? You? 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 Yes, I will kill the Mind Flayer. The Hen Mines. Entities that possess magical power were mist. Where the mist is densest, you will find it. It was seen at the Phase 1 dig. Okay. I don't remember exactly where. Like, it's hard for me to remember kind of all that, but if I go to the mines... Go to the mines. There you go. I was thinking it would be here, but he said Phase 1 dig. You know what? I do remember fighting a bunch of these things here. So where the mist is densest, we might need to summon an Esper. That might be something we have to do. It's not... I would be a little surprised if they actually want me to do that. But I'm willing... Because an Esper is like a big magical mist thing, right? $30. Why even charge me for the Chocobo at that point? I know it's generous, but... In a video game, why are you even charging me at that point? Alright, take me to the mines. Then take me to church. I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. Something back, sharpen my knife. Oh wait, there's a way to get right there, going this way. Cause I'm using the map. The map sometimes lies. Gotta remember that. Bro, that guy's... Are you sure he's sprinting and not just like spazzing out? He's just like... Nope. We don't worry about the small fry. We don't worry about the small fry. Oh my god, who re-hit this button, bro? I'm here for a purpose. Smack him. I actually don't know how hard this monster is going to be. It's our first rank 4. We might just get fucking obliterated and just leave. But I do think it's worth trying. Got him. Got him. Wait, why did I hit that? I don't know what I was thinking. We don't need to go that way. We need to go this way. And let's run. What have you guys been playing recently? I am thinking about playing a new gacha game and covering it on the channel. It's also a tactics game, so I feel like it might work kind of well with Mugenics having just covered, and you know, it might fall flat, but if the game is fun, I just can't fucking help but wanting to play a fun game, you know, gacha or not. If a game's gonna be fun for like, oh, the bad thing about gacha games is they're only fun for the first month or the first couple months. I'm like, yeah, but a month of fun is fucking fire, bro. Don't touch that. Oh, there's a chest. A dispel mode. Dispel modes are so fucking OP until you like don't need them anymore. I mean, they're still good. They're still probably better than casting a spell, right? They have a longer recharge time after you use it, but there's no cast time. So we should be careful, right? We should probably go in ×1 speed because we just don't know where this thing is going to show up, and we want to be able to respond to it. Like, we might even want to cast, like, spells on ourselves. Like, do you have a good white magic? No, you have bad white magic. I don't know how long these last. I bet it's going to be more shell than this. You playing a lot of Pokemon Champions? I would love to play that, but the Switch is so fucking annoying for me to play on. I just, like, especially if I wanted to like stream or make content, I'm like, ugh. I don't know if I want to. I hope that this might be too time consuming for her to for it to be efficient, you know. I don't wonder if there's, we could put a gambit to keep it up at all the time, but that also feels like there's so many times. Well, I guess we could make a gambit that we only use during boss fights, right? Sorry, we're looking for her stuff. Sorry, you already have that, I'm pretty sure. It's just like there's a lot of buffs in this game. It's kind of hard to get them all going. Bosch will last the least amount of time. Oh, it's the Mind Flayer. That's right. I forgot what we were fighting here. So I for some reason I thought I was fighting a horse or something. Oh, this guy's going down, bro. Drain him. I feel like he's gonna have a really high magic resist stat. Maybe just attack him. We have stop. That's probably pretty bad. Do we have anything that cures stop? Is the chrono tier do that? It's alright, we're good. We're good. We got this. That's way less nice. Fran should break out first. She is the highest vid. I would like you just to use a high potion on yourself, honestly. Bro, this asshole. Maybe we can't beat him. Maybe, I don't know what he's doing. Okay. Do we have anything that prevents? That could be pretty good. Honestly, why don't we could have the Dawn Shard on Bosch? Doesn't, I guess Shell, it doesn't, it may not quite work that way. I don't think we have anything that resists it. I think we hope right now. Yeah. Well, I was correct. This guy is harder than you would think. It looked like we were going to destroy him. Balthier is probably going to die because he has 600 HP, but might not. I don't want to have to reload. We'll try it again. But we need to find a way to... Like, 'cause it's really just the stop, right? Let's do some phoenixes. All right. So how do we prevent stop? Is it with Shell? We could reflect, right? How do we do reflect? Is that a time magic? Do I have? Oh, you know what? Maybe we could summon the Mist guy. You know what? We could also... We could see him doing his attack. And we might be able to... If we're going on ×1 speed, we might be able to just use our Mist stuff to just kill him. Right? Just like one tap him. That's probably the play, honestly. The fact is, like, this guy's big weakness... Oh, you know what we can equip, though, here on Bosch? We can equip him with a shell shield. This might actually make it kind of hard, but I believe if you have Shell, you're going to have a 50% like the chance of the spell just straight up missing is like twice as high. Fran, will you please heal us? What the fuck, bro? Just heal. Alright, these guys ain't nothing. They're fucking annoying, but they're not, they ain't nothing. Okay, he's down there. I don't think we dispelled him either. Let's see if this lands on Bosch first. It does, okay. Now we want you to dispel him, and I want you to slow. Nope. What are you doing? Fran, can you please target? There you go. Okay, he is slowed. He did immediately time Requiem, like immediately. So now you're gonna use the Chronosphere. Stop. Oh, you resisted it? Nice.
Yeah.
You just gotta time. You gotta time it. Oh, we got it on Bosch. But he can't do anything. He's going sicko mode. Bosch, stop that. Please hit for harder than what you're doing. This was a mistake. Actually, the guy's fine. It seems like he won't cast his big stuff. Wait. That's bullshit, bro. That's fucking bullshit. Also, where's the third character? Oh, maybe Bosch can't use it because he's enraged. Lame.
I never miss.
Well, this is not very good. This doesn't do that much damage without Bosch. Bosch is the only one that had fucking juice. This is a really cool fight, though. This is like one of my favorite fights so far. Again, it continues to be like an interesting mechanic. It's not necessarily impossible or overly difficult, but it's like fair but interesting, and it's very precise. For a game with a gambit system, it's like you want to wait for the animation to start casting and then use it on like the other character or something. Like get the tier while he's stopped and before the stop affects you, and then you can start the chain. But the Berserk is definitely hurting us here more. I'm just greedy, and I like the damage. This is gonna do nothing. It's just a big waste of time. These characters don't have any juice. They're still stopped. Oh, wait a second. Okay, they didn't work. Something bad happened there. I don't make this. The chrono maybe didn't wait for them long enough. Again, we could have handled this fight way better if we were just not quite so fucking lame. We need the we might need to buy more Chronos tiers. You know what? Let's just do it now. We're not getting any younger.
Not a chance.
I don't even remember this one. What is the lore? Why can he do this? Is this the power of orphanism? Should I have been an orphan growing up? Would that have made me stronger?
Got a surprise.
Honestly, joking aside, being an orphan probably does make you stronger, like both physically and mentally. Like you just, I'm sure, assume you become hard. No, I am looking for that level 3 still. A couple level 3s if we can. Mischarging for only one is not ideal, but it does keep it going. We got 022 on the mist. You take the mischarges when they show up. I don't think they become more rare or anything. Maybe, I mean, who knows? I don't know the mechanic deeply, I suppose. I would like a mischarge on my Vaughn, please. Oh. If you have to do 2 rerolls, that's when things get bad. God, the reroll takes so long. It's like it just doesn't proc right. Like I'm mashing the button, but it just doesn't do its thing. This turned out to be pretty weak. It still takes 20 hours, but this was probably not like it. You don't need any of that. You know what you need? Nothing. Sorry, I'm trying to... Mind Flyer cast Strain. Can we silence him? Oh, you can't do it when they're in the red. Immune, okay. Let's just try to drain him for right now. That's a good hit. The shell has got to be helping here. We actually, if he keeps draining the guy with shell on him, like, I think we're set. You should make the mischarge every time you get them before the timer gets too short, so you won't have to search too long for these characters. I take the mischarge every time. I take the mischarge every single second I get. I've never skipped a mischarge. I really wish the limit system in this game was like totally different, because I do think that's the worst part. It looks like this guy might be running out of juice. I don't know if enemies in this game actually have mana. That was one good thing about Final Fantasy VII. Enemies had mana, so you'd actually, like, they would run out. She just hit him for 1. We did not handle this fight well, but we got through it. Good hit. Bio's very powerful. I wish I had Bio. That guy was no joke, man. The stopping everybody is a very fun mechanic. Like, it's not, I mean, it's annoying. But I think if we would have used the ninja sword and not had the shell, I think that would have caused the drain to recover too much, you know? Wait, wasn't there another guy? Wasn't there a guy here? I think I'm screwed. I just checked my PS4 disc for Spider-Man Miles Morales, and it has fingerprints. Fingerprints show up when you touch stuff. It's not, that will not remotely hurt the disc being able to be played. All you have to do is clean the fingerprints off. But also, like, that's why I buy everything digitally. That way I don't have to worry about it. I'm telling you, like, I feel like there's two types of older millennial gamers. There's the ones that remember growing up with physical copies and will never buy anything digital because they want the physical disc or whatever, or cartridge. And then there's ones like me where they just remembered all the times that shit fucking broke and they don't want to ever deal with it again. So it's like, I'm never buying a physical copy again if I could avoid it. I don't want a physical copy. We don't need to hit this, but I guess I'll kill the slimes. Because it breaks. You lose your save data forever. Because, you know, it depended on the console and stuff. Sometimes it's saved on the cartridge. Sometimes it's saved, you know, like in Pokemon games, it was saved on the cartridge. And then in, obviously for like PlayStation, it was in the memory card. But I remember rubbing fucking, like, when a game that I wanted to play wouldn't work anymore because it got scratched up for whatever reason, because I'm a fucking child and probably don't take care of my stuff. It's like, I remember, like, doing everything, like buying disc cleaning sets, like asking for them for Christmas so I could try to get these discs to work again. I used to rub toothpaste. I'd get certain toothpaste and I'd rub it on the thing to try to get it to work. And you know what's crazy? The toothpaste worked more than not. And I don't know if it's because of the toothpaste. I don't know if it caused damage. I don't know. All I know is the toothpaste worked. But it might have been just like literally cleaning it. I used to put spit into my memory cards because I thought that they needed more water to be more conductive into the PlayStation. That's something only a fucking 6-year-old could think. And I don't know if that means I was extra special at 6, but I will say that I did that. And believe it or not, it did not work. But the point is, as an adult, I probably wouldn't come across those problems, but I also don't even want to think about it or worry about it. So I want digital. I thought putting them in the fridge would fix them. 100, like, I feel like when you're an older gamer, like, you always had like these, like, this'll work. I know it. The Geomancer wishes to speak with you. Well, who's the Geomancer? You got a bunch of goat herders. But where's the Geomancer? Because I would be down to learn some geomancy. I find all these stupid flying enemies. Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know if we are supposed to keep that. We're selling it. All right, let's just buy it. We got the War Mage's monograph. Don't know what that is. Oh, does that mean we're more likely to find good shit? Geomancer, what's up? Okay, so that's got to be an Esper. That's got to be like an Esper thing, right? Like you do that quest and then he will give you the option to go fight an Esper, but he's also like, bro, you're gonna get fucking bodied. Don't do it right now. My parents put the discs in the PS2 in the trash. Oh. I will say parents are better now at understanding about games needing to be saved, but also I don't feel like maybe games don't need to be saved quite as much as they used to, because a lot of times games have good autosaves, but like I remember my mom, just like, Mom, please, I need to get to the next save point. She's like, well, when's the next save point? I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been this far. But I've got to get to the save point. I'm going to lose 23 minutes of progress. What am I supposed to do if I lose 23 minutes of progress, Mom? You want me to fucking die? It's all right. Calm down. Calm down. That rank, these hunts have been fantastic so far, by the way. I forgot how good this game, like, how good the fights are. I don't think the battle system, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think Final Fantasy X has a way better battle system, but at the same exact time, this game has done a very good job, an unbelievably good job of, I'm getting ADD brain, but I have a lot of respect for this. I want to give a second example of something that I may not think is like objectively the best, but it is aware of its own mechanics and it makes perfect content for its mechanics. I mean, it's like, yeah, I don't like I prefer full turn-based, but given that there is no full turn-based, they still make really good fights, and they have the good interaction and the timing, the real-time with pause mechanics really are relevant in this. And then also you can just let it run and just slap normal things. So the content that they've made for the game complements the systems that they made very well, which I love. And then there's also a another game that I wanted to talk about really quick that does that is Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1, did I take it? Yeah, I did. Sorry, I'm not trying to do that. Resident Evil 1, like, no one in the world, I think, would be like, tank controls are objectively the best controls. Where you move left and right, you move left and right, and then, you hit left and your character turns, you hit the right, your character turns, and then you hit forward to move. So it's like they're tanks, they're on tracks, but the game works so fucking well with that mechanic because they know how, it's like, they know how you can move. They're not dumb. They're not expecting you to do the kind of dodging you do in Elden Ring or the kind of combos that you do in Devil May Cry. They perfectly made the game to work because they're not stupid. They're making a video game. They have some of the best fucking developers in the whole world at that time. It's like crazy. And it works so good. 2 high others, 3 teleport zones. Thank you. Yeah, that's right. Your rewards all kind of suck. Wow, carrot. This might be a monster that I don't know, I've not seen. Not doing that one. Oh, wow, so they're making the rabbit hunt the carrot. And once you lose those 23 minutes, you can never get the same 23 minutes when you do it again. It actually is funny because like you lose an hour of progress or like 40 minutes of progress. You'll do it again. It'll only take 15 minutes because you basically speed run it, which I think is really funny. Is it still the dry? Or sorry, is it still the wet? You know what? We should go see what this guy sells now. You could beat this game without ever doing more than one hunt, it looks like, huh? Like, you do the first hunt for the rogue tomato, they introduce the system, and then you could just, like, pretty much be like, I don't feel like doing that. Convert all license points earned into gil. That's not that much. It's not. Hey, double max HP of an ally. Is there a way I can? Like, I'm gonna take it, but like I don't think I even want that. To be completely honest. Welcome. Let's go to let's take a look at the Giza Plains are dry. That looks dry. Oh baby. I wonder if it's story up to, I mean, it's definitely story up to a point, but then maybe it is like literally random. Or maybe it's like in-game steps or something, you know? Who knows? But we've got 2 things to turn in here. Stop that. Oh, it looks like there's a icon over there that they want me to go to. I wonder if that's where we turn it in. Is it you? Hey, you're welcome. We put it in there. We just killed it. It would have been interesting if they actually made me put it in there. But I feel like this is one of the very first battle missions they had you do in FF14, right? Like you get a thing low, then you put an item down. The Rain Lord. It's just a turtle, bro. I just came back testing the Spider-Man game. It still boots up. God is good. Yeah, I mean, fingerprints ain't nothing either. Like that's a pretty easy thing to fix. It's just a little. That's like smudges. As long as you use like, you know, you're not using like, I don't know, paper towels. I mean, paper towels might be fine, but if you're not using normal towels, you probably want to use like a microfiber if you got it. We got Phobos glaze. Bro, we getting glazed on right now. Is that loot? We find some fucking rare stuff. We sell at the bazaar, and then that's that. Are you the? I hope it's not you. Is it you? I don't know. I don't know who you are. I guess there's another thing to turn in here, huh? Is it you? Something fashionable. All right. Is it you? Is it you? Oh, maybe it's the old lady. Yeah. But I was careless and I lost it. So precious, I think, yet I lost it. So he set off into the plains to find it. He knew the rains would soon come, but he still went. I waited and waited. The rains came, and I could wait no more. He never returned. I can never bring myself to leave this place. I've given up on ever finding that ring, but I never stopped thinking about it. And here out of the blue, you bring it to me. Thank you. Thank you. No problem. Okay, so we'll have to come back later, huh? Alright, well, let's go see what that icon's about that it's telling me to do. Wonder if we can go to that beast area that they were talking, that we did in the rains, if there's still a version of it here. Is this actually where I'm supposed to go? Am I supposed to go get the sunny rock? You want me to? Okay. Do we... Do you need me to get another sunstone? I mean, I'll fucking do it, bro. It's hard for me to tell where that bridge was. Oh, it must be over here. Sorry. Yeah, okay. That's where it is. That's where the turtles hang. So it looks like there's not a way over there in this time. We've made literally zero story progress today, I think. I really should fix that. The game is long, but I would like to beat it and then maybe do some of the other content. Who are you, hottie? I mean, who are you, ma'am? Can we make more? I would like to make another sunstone if you guys will let me. I don't know what they're for, but I mean, last time I used it to break into the palace. Maybe I could break into the palace again, man. Who knows? We'll go talk to a couple people in village, and then we'll just, like, progress. I think it's almost time. What I might do before next stream, I might respec Bosch. I don't know though, because I kind of want him to be I mean, what's the best physical DPS? Whatever the best physical DPS is kind of what I want him to do, and that might be the Bushi with the katanas. Might not be though. Oh, maybe we talk to her. Mm-hmm. I like that. Yay. It sounds fun. I don't know why. It sounds fun to do it once. Getting glazed on. Alright. Hopefully those that we're supposed to sell all that shit. Hopefully we're supposed to. If we're not supposed to, I'll feel bad. So I think I am going to look up what the best physical DPS is in the game. Is it going to be just using swords? Is it going to be using katanas? Is it going to be using two-handed great swords? I don't know. But whatever that is, I want Bosch to do it. Because I just want him to... that sounds fun to me. Sorry, we got to do this first. Probably got to go to all three. I think there was more than 3 the first time. And that doesn't mean like, and by physical DPS, it doesn't mean like what has the highest attack power, but it includes maybe attack speed. I don't think there's much of an attack speed, but that will include like chance the chain and stuff. Only 58. Oh, it looks like it refreshed the other ones. After a couple walks. Katana is fast, yeah, but I think I just want to find out which one's like, maybe, I don't know. It does sound fun for Bosch. The issue with Bosch being physical, I don't know. I guess he is probably going to be the best physical DPS, but typically I feel like your physical DPS, you want to have the highest vitality, and your healer, you want the highest vitality also. So that's a little odd. Yeah, we'll go to a different one. You want your heal... I guess the objectively, like, the highest vitality. If you could have max 255 vitality on any character, you probably want it on your white mage. That way, if they get, like, they're more likely to resist negative ailments. They're more like... And if they do get hit with an ailment, then they recover from it way faster. But secondly, your physical DPS. Because your physical DPS wants all kind... You know, they want bubble... They want brave. They want probably protect and shell. They probably want haste. They want berserk. And you want these to last a really long time. The magic DPS, I don't think it matters as much. We got our sunstone, baby. Leave me alone. It's knight plus Bushi, so it's gonna be swords. Or maybe swords and daggers. Do you take this from us? Alright, let's just take a look if we need sunstones for something. FF12 sunstones. I want to know if they serve an additional purpose. Cannot be completed if it's raining in the... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No, the faster you're able to charge it up and complete the quest, okay. Got it. Oh, less than 7 minutes. You'll get a holy stone. Okay. What does holy stone do? Does it actually cast holy? Or is it loot? FF12 holy stone. Do I want to sell some holy stones? Which could be done at the Giza Plains, village ones, Yeah. It's not used for bazaar goods. The Shade Stone must be charged to 100% when sold to the Thiz. The Holy Stone is part of a selling reward. It sells for 35 gil and is one of the few pieces of loot not used in bazaar goods. It's dog shit. The Bushy Foe Breaker have more effect with Berserkon. That's probably what my goal is. Yeah, I'll sell the Sunstone. Can I use the Sunstone in battle? What are you doing here? Do you have a... Horrifying. Oh, Bushy and Foe Breaker? Yeah, but if you use Bushy, then you have to use daggers, right? Because I think the stupid I don't want to use the hammers. I'll say that straight up. Even if that's technically the best at some point, I really dislike the hammers. Yeah, so we can't use the Sunstone. It is just a piece of loot. All right. Well, whatever. All right, let's go progress the story a little bit. And again, but between streams, I might... Motherfucker, just open the chest! Potion, worth it. I like the idea of Bosch being a time mage though too. That way he can just cast haste on himself. But maybe that's what Vaughn does. We don't need to go here. We're gonna teleport down to the high waste. Is Bushi... Wait, which one's... Oh, Bushi's the samurai. I'm thinking of Shikiri. I'm sorry. Bushi's the one that has the... You guys are right. That's what I was actually thinking about making him. I was like... I couldn't decide if I wanted him to be... Bushi Knight, or if I wanted him to be Knight Time Mage. But I know Fran doesn't need that. The issue with Fran is she might already have too much magic to cast all the time. So much magic potency though. Like if you're a knight with Bushi have better equipment, yeah. But if you're a knight with like whatever knight, you have literally 0 magical spells, right? Because the Bushi doesn't have a single magical spell in its like entire tree. Somehow, for some reason, it has all the magic boosting stuff, but not a single way to use any of it. It's not the end of the world, I suppose, though. What's this? I want you to take this. I might redo this. Like, I don't know for sure. I'm actually kind of happy with Vaughn. I wish he could equip rods, but Red Mage at this stage is very good. Green Magic level 3. I think you want this. Yeah, I'll take that. These are all pretty good. HP is good. I don't know if duration of status effects is good or bad, because it might mean debuffs as well. It's not exactly clear. The shell shield. You know, maybe... Oh, we have death. Don't know if I want that, but... Could be good. Regen is only good to get rid of sap, I feel like. MP after taking damage is going to be pretty good. Sure. And Fran, she's always going to... I wonder if you have to reset both trees or if you can just reset one of the 2 trees. I don't want using that many others. I usually like people using them for you, but it's alright. You're going to want this sooner rather than later. The rods have been pretty bad. But you might have all the magic already, right? Not all of them. I don't know. Just learn Bubble, I guess. It's probably pretty good. But Berserk is only for the main game. You mean you don't use it for side content? I mean, I don't think you'd want to use it in the end game. Super end game necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. It'd be fun to see what you could do with it. Is that ninja swords? That's great swords. Alright, go ahead and equip some accessories. There we go. This is fine enough. This gives her 10 less vitality, but a lot more defense. Here, you can equip that. Go ahead. At this stage, yes. Go ahead, go ahead. Alright. Let's save. The upgrade cheese seem a bit confusing. They're not really... They might take a minute to get used to, but it's pretty simple. It's basically a worse version of the sphere grid, because it's a sphere grid that... So you have abilities, spells... Like, the sphere grid has stats and spells on it, basically, right? And this has stats, spells, and it has equipment. So it basically also just has what equipment you're able to have on it. And the thing is, there is one giant grid, but they removed that. And so now it's a bunch of smaller ones. I guess that doesn't matter. If you only play Zodiac Age, you'll just see that different classes have different access to different things. I think they like kind of made the techniques lame in this one. Steal from them. Let's just move on. Yeah, I'm definitely done with the foe breaker. The foe breaker seems like dog water. At least through the early game. Maybe in the late game, where you have its techniques and they can always keep enemies like with negative whatever. But you're stuck using really bad equipment. I feel like the hammers and stuff are just not good. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting so far. Let's go. Still sleeping, huh? I am interested in the balance mode. I feel like you could do some really cool things with a balance mode, but maybe not worth it. But you could, what you could do is you could bubble a character, right? Double their HP. Then you could do, I think it's inverse, where you could switch their HP and MP, so they go down like they go for. You could basically do like 9,000 damage with like with balance modes. You might die. And I think the further you get into the game, the worse it is. They seem pretty bad always, but I think you could at least make an argument that you can make a pretty decent one, pretty decent use case for one. Others definitely feel like they're becoming less important, but I still like having them. Come on, bro, you got to hit this guy. What is he doing here?
Yeah.
I think for most of the game, we're going to be able to just do... typically in Final Fantasy, you're going to be able to do oppressive offense for a long time. And then in the really late game, that's when you kind of have to really start focusing on being able to survive. Not always, but like most Final Fantasies, if you put everything you have into doing the absolute most amount of possible damage, you're going to end up doing... be able to kill like the main game pretty easily. Then you get the super bosses, and they're going to be like, no, we'll just kill you if you don't have the right defensive layers. Which I think is totally fair. FF7 Rebirth Remake. I loved Remake, and Rebirth was a step up. I kind of disagree, but I don't disagree. Those games are magical in a very, very important way. Like, it's so fucking cool to see these environments in these fully, like, fleshed out ways. But I don't think they're better than FF7. I mean, this one has more loading screens. I mean, this game did come out 20 years ago. Right? It came out in 2006. It came out, like, around 20 years ago, I'll say. So it does have much smaller segmented things. And this isn't, like, a remake like Rebirth, right? This is just, like... This is basically a port. I'm sure maybe it's a little more HD. I honestly don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a little more HD than the original release. But yeah, the loading screens are pretty short though in general. Like they're not like these big long. It's not like when Bloodborne first came out. Holy shit, that game was what are you? Malboro King. Just stand far away. He's gonna bad breath you. But I remember when Bloodborne came out, great game by the way, but people were calling it Loadborne because you would die and then it'd be like a 30-second load screen. You're like, what the fuck, bruh? Bruh! I can't even play this game. The story of them you liked? I think the story's fine. I don't know. I don't remember the story that they're telling in Remake Rebirth, honestly. I know I like the original story. I don't think it's like... I will say Final Fantasy VII has really fun lore. the storytelling of it isn't always the best. Like there is a little bit of the Kingdom Hearts syndrome, I think, but it's not super bad. But I will say that I really, really like the lore. But like, you know, it's like, well, I don't know if I want to talk about spoilers about Final Fantasy VII, like live. In general, it could normally it's like, oh, it's a really old game, but people are genuinely playing it for the first time right now because of the games, right? Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I mean, I'm okay hitting you. I just didn't necessarily mean to. I guess we go this way first. I wonder if Berserk gets rid of slow. Or you're annoying me. There's too much. Why do enemies respawn on the same map? Honestly, sometimes I want it, and other times I can't stand it. But I will say, like, even if you've played Rebirth, you'll know, like, Sephiroth goes crazy, right? Like, you know he's a bad guy. But it's like, he genuinely thinks that Jenova is his mom. And that's because he was raised to think that, which is, like, straight up just not true. All right. I don't know if we have to. Oh, look at that. Did they added? This has got to be for the Zodiac Age. There's no way that they added these guys. I remember having to search for these fucking guys in the original. I remember it was a pain in the ass to find. At least for me it was, but I was younger. They go off the rails and change the story for Remake Rebirth. I don't know if they... Yeah, changing the story isn't a big deal. The lore... Changing the lore, I think, would be a mistake. Like, if that makes sense, right? It's like, changing what happens is not that big of a deal to me. It's a different game. It's a different game, you know? But if you change the rules of the world... Like, there's a difference between having Sephiroth... whatever, go to this town when he's not supposed to be there versus having Sephiroth be in, you know, an alien or something. You know, it's like, oh no, he's a Sephiroth is a, it's not just like the events are different. It's the whole fucking deal. What Jenova is different. They made Jenova a mole person. It's like, yeah, Jenova, whatever Jenova's doing is doing, but I don't know. I'm using terrible examples because I'm mostly focusing on the game I'm playing. But the idea is I don't care about the events nearly as much as I care about the rules of the world being consistent. But it's like there's a there's always levels to like a Final Fantasy game. Like it's how much you actually grasp of what the lore is. I feel like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X are good examples of this. Like if you think that there's time travel in Final Fantasy X, it's possible to beat the game and still think there was time travel, but there is no time travel in Final Fantasy X at all, right? But like it's possible to beat the game and not know that. Also, in like in Final Fantasy VII, you could play through it, and you could think that, what are you doing? Think I'm gonna forgive you? No. Oh, just bro. We'll wait. There you go. I'm trying to think of what isn't too spoilery. But you could play through Final Fantasy VII and think that Sephiroth's that Jenova is Sephiroth's mother, right? Like Sephiroth is just a human guy born of a male and female human parents and was just injected with some alien DNA while in the womb. But he's like a dude. He's a dude that was modified, but it's not like he is born of like this alien, you know? Sorry, bunnies. I'll let you live. The new FFF7, the new Final Fantasy 7 seems like time travel. I think it is, because I've played them both. I haven't finished the second one though, because it's, I don't know, it just got really boring. Honestly, the combat I think sucks. But that's me. Like, I don't think the combat's as fun as turn-based. I think it's probably worse than Final Fantasy 12's combat, if I'm being completely honest. None of the fights were as interesting as what the fights have already been in this game. But besides that, yeah, because like the whole idea is like Sephiroth from a different timeline is coming in to fuck with shit. You know. Are we supposed to go to the coast even? There's still two of us. He's right there. We're looking at him. Come on, guys. Yeah, we'll go with you to the gate. Hey, Bento. My cutie kitty. I love my cat. My cat is so cute. Yeah, I don't know if it's Sephiroth from a different timeline or it's... I mean, it has to be Sephiroth from a different timeline, right? Because future Sephiroth is basically dead in the canon, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident he's dead because even in Advent Children, he's still like alive in a sense in the live stream, but I believe Aerith cleanses him from the live stream. The live stream. Not talking to you, bro. Thank you though for opening the bridge or whatever. I was like, oh, please don't crash. Oh, is this the way we're supposed to go? This definitely gives me the vibe of what we were supposed to do.
It would seem we made the right choice.
Hey, nice.
If we'd taken the easy way and come by airship, one of those patrols would no doubt have been quick to roll out the red carpet. We're on the Empire's doorstep now.
Cloud keeps seeing alternate timelines. I mean, that's his whole... Honestly, that's like Cloud's thing, is like he just doesn't... Like, what's so crazy to think about, like, with, like, Zack, is when you're playing... When you start Final Fantasy X... Sorry, when you start Final Fantasy VII, Cloud has been Zack died, like, a couple weeks before the start of Final Fantasy VII. Because you could forget... For, like, how important Zack is to the story... Like, it just fucking happened. Cloud was just... Zack just died. In fact, all of Cloud's, like, thinking he is Zack, the whole entire, like, him mistaking his own identity is only, like 6 months or something. Or it's like less than that. It's like from the start of the game to when he realizes it is only a couple weeks to a couple months. So it's like because he's recovering from Mako poisoning from escaping from Hojo's lab, which he doesn't escape. Zack breaks him out and he's a vegetable. But like Cloud was just like a hobo on the street recovering from Mako poisoning when Tifa finds him, and then so it's like this is like literally right at he's still in the process of like being a super soldier. That's why he's so weak and he's kind of like coming into it, is like the lore basically. Zack in like 2 minutes of the original FF7, but Zack gets about 10 hours of story in the new FF7. I don't know if that's like, it's good and it's bad. I just think that it's nice for the lore, because Zack is dead. You don't need to replay his stuff, but it could be hard if you just play Final Fantasy VII. It could feel like, who's Zack? What is Zack doing? It's like, but Zack is like literally the entire, like, he starts the story, basically. I mean, Cloud kills Sephiroth, like Zack, but Zack kind of helps out with that. And then Zack breaks Cloud out, and Cloud's basically a vegetable from all the Mako poisoning because he was just a dude. Zack isn't as affected because he's already a soldier. And then he goes on, literally he walks him all the way back to Midgar over the course of like a year. So Zack is like bringing Cloud with him for a year while he recovers. And then basically right as Zack is dying, Cloud recovers enough to have like a little bit of consciousness. And then Zack dies and Cloud is still like, ugh. And then he becomes a hobo in Midgar for a month, and then Tifa finds him and hires him as a job, and he's like, oh no, I'm a mercenary. He like constructs this identity, which is all kind of funny. I remember this guy. I don't remember this guy, but I feel like I remember there being an enemy on this bridge. Probably Blizzard, right? Water? Honestly, we're gonna use a Dispel mode here. It's just faster. And in fact, you're gonna use it. Honestly, I don't care what you do. I've changed my mind. I would like you to berserk our boy Bosch here, though. Yeah, there we go. Try using Darkra. This guy doesn't seem... They don't seem to be weak to the element of my choice. Oh, baby. That's good. Oh, wait, no. I think I was Bosch hitting for... I think I was Bosch hitting for a lot. King Bomb, get over here. Yeah, that wasn't very good. We'll do Blizzard. It's our strongest hit. Been a while since I played the original. Good points on lore dump. There's like a... Yeah, there's... I just played the original, not even joking, like a week ago. I just did a video on it on YouTube too. Not, the video didn't do very well, but the point is, like, I just went through all this. I actually think this is doing more. What is that? He readies renew, huh? Well, he seems to be taking more damage now, though. I wonder if I can get a bracelet that gives my character, like, permanent madness. Bro, what are you doing? Yeah, that's more like... I don't even know if renew counts as a spell. Do I have haste yet? No. You don't have anything offensive, really. You could drain him. Let's see how much damage you do when you attack. Honestly, you might do more if we just berserk yourself for fun. Let's go. Okay, Vaughn, why aren't you attacking? Because you're not in charge. You're not following. Your gambits are still in effect, apparently. Does he have a secret here? What is... Okay, how do we get rid of this renew? How do we stop this? What is the secret for renew? We just use our... Bro, what is that? We're just going to use our mischarges when he's low. How about that? I don't know if there's a way to stop Renew without just like bursting them down.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's not even waste it. Let's not even risk. Let's just flame purge him. This is a cool one. It's too long. I really wish these were... If they remake this game, they have got to change this system. They will eventually remake it. I'm in my 30s. By the time I'm in my 70s, they will have remade this game. Because people don't make new games anymore. They just remake stuff that they made that was good. But this has got to be something that they change, please. Please.
Got a surprise for you.
That one's my favorite. Quick. Done. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. He might already be dead, but at what point do you stop just to like, if you don't do quite enough damage and it fucking sucks? This has got to be enough, right? I wish I could see how much damage each hit did. That way I could know if I was okay to stop. There's so much about this system that I dislike, but it is powerful, unfortunately. Like, it's very strong. I don't know, man. I don't want to. I just don't want to. We could have gone for another 10 hits. Just please be enough. Thank God. I feel like the sound effects were off there. Congratulations. You're so good. What a big, handsome man you are. Thank you. We'll go back and save first, though. Phoenix down? That's got to be it. Tell me that's a bad treasure. Well, neither of them were that good, so. All right, yeah, I mean, we will continue. Isn't there a guy here that wants to... Well, let's just save really quick. I don't want to do that fight again. It wasn't hard, but the constant renew... Again, it is kind of... It's a little... I won't... Maybe annoying is not the right word, but... But it's like it required me to do a different strategy. You know, it's like you got to burst him down from like... Whatever. Once he gets down to like 15%, you got to do it. Unless he has a finite amount of renews. But it does not seem like he did. There's 2 more exits up here, too. Who knows where they're going? So that was definitely, at least currently, that was an optional boss. Yummy. That's my mark, huh? I forgot about the mark being here, honestly. I thought there was something, but I didn't even know if we picked it up yet. I didn't know if it was... We were looking for the mark or the quest giver. Seems like he kind of fucking scares everything else away. Can I take a look at what... Got haste. I feel like this might just be faster, better, because it hits so consistently. You don't need this. Immune to blind could be nice. You know what? Take this. I want you to berserk Bosch. I want you to dispel him because haste is like brutal. And then Vaughn, I want you to basically try. I mean, he's got lightning on him. I don't know what that was, but it was awesome. I wish I could see how much. Oh, that did. I think I did 2,800. Did he become immune to magic for a second there? Looks like he might have. He lived with 118 HP. Let's go. Oh, he's dead. Okay, well, that guy was easy as fuck. Vanquish that guy. Well, thank you. It's alright, you don't need to be able to move. Alright, let's go see what this way is first. Looks like some sort of temple. Spooky temple. It's kind of funny. I don't remember us, like, watching our character run off into the distance like that. Ah. I don't know.
This is all that remains of Nabudis. 2 years ago, it was destroyed utterly by a mysterious force.
Mysterious, okay.
The work of the Midlight Shard.
This? In just 2 years? How?
As the Dawn
Plot
Shard
reasons.
brought down the Leviathan and her fleet, a fell mist spilled forth. It is like the same thing happened here. The Anethysite's mist has
This is a
corrupted
late
the
game
life of
area,
this
right?
place. It is a necrohole overrun with beasts.
This is where you can get a
We set here on
Zodiac
fool's
spear.
errand.
Well, it used to
We
be.
best turn
Old.
back.
Is it revenge that you desire?
Interesting. I don't know if I've heard this dialogue
This
before.
way lies the capital. The road to Arcades leads east of Selikawood, beyond the Fawn Coast and Sita Uplands.
They're like, hey, the guys here are a pretty high level, all right? Here's what we're gonna do. She's gonna Asuna. We're out. Nope. We're dead. We're dead. Damn. I actually think we are going to be dead. I thought we'd be able to run. I didn't know that she didn't clear her thing yet. We got it. It's not like that big of a deal. I don't think Remedy does it. That's the issue. I don't think it gets rid of our... I got an idea. Before you die. Yeah, she can't run. She's immobilized. Unfortunately. There's just no... We don't have anything that gets rid of immobilize. I didn't know that they would... I thought she would have fixed it. Whatever. Just kill us. We'll try it again, actually. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's right. We could just reset, I guess. Okay, never mind. I actually forgot about the second party system. Phoenix down on Vaughn. Phoenix down on Bosch. Oh, we don't have, you know what? That's why I was like, oh, there's such a high level, we can't even see their shit. No, we just don't have the bangle equipped. One of my least favorite mechanics so far. See this? Yeah, that guy ain't nothing. All right, let's leave though. But now we know we've got some cool. I don't know if it's even like late game or if it's just later than we are right now, but that'll be fun. And we might be able to push a little bit, but the issue is you push there, then suddenly you're stronger than you need to be for all the main story content, which we might already be at risk of, but by doing extra stuff. But also, I don't want to just like push it extra far, you know? These must, man, the gil is so disappointing. If the gil wasn't such a low amount of gil, it would feel better. But it's like, not only do you not get the cool item that you want, whatever can come in there, but you also get some like lame ass, you get like 50 gil. Like, bruh. Someone's got to stop this chocobo, it's evil. It came right at me. I wonder how hard we hit, actually. Honestly, we hit almost as hard as we do that, but we have basically infinite mana. Not literally like in a boss fight, I think we could run out, but for these normal fights, I think we're actually still fine. Oops. The fuck is that thing? That thing looks fucking terrifying. We're gonna go fight it. It's an antlion, right? No, it's an Antaranus. Bohemian Rhapsodius. Okay, it's just scary looking, that's all. It dropped 3 different things though. Insect husk, earth magicite, and molting. So it might be good things to farm. Hard, you know what? In case these all like make me go crazy. There we go. Thank you. The traps are such a, isn't the traps a weird mechanic? Just like in general. Ah, Nabrius Deadlands. The game is quite expansive. It's surprisingly expansive, honestly, on all these, just the different areas you can go. They're level 44. I mean, it's not easy, but I think we should be fine. The fact that they all have haste is not ideal. Yeah. Please stop hitting him. Okay, I get it. I get it, bro. We should have had him have protect on, I guess. We've got to just, we could do it. We just got to come back. I don't know if the X potion even went off. Maybe it did. Let's protect ourselves. let's berserk our boy. We're gonna use Blizzard. Going for our healer, that's good. I don't want to push very far. I just want to see if there's like a safe spot here. They all lived. Okay, one of them died. Good. Careful, don't run out of the fucking area. And I think they like show up, they're like invisible, right? Invisible, hasted. $112 gil. That's exactly what we wanted, actually. We were really hoping to get 112 gil there. That's awesome. Go us. Oh, there is a safe spot. Well, that's pleasant. Thank you. Now all we have to do is make it to the other side without dying. I am the risk breaker. How you doing, sir? Who are you? Behold, the ruined Nethicite has wrought on Nabius. No shadow of its glory remains. It is pool creatures. I await the coming of a hero, one to destroy the creatures sealed. I bade my disciples fetch the keys that will break the seals. Alright. The chests are so useless in this game. They're so fucking annoying. I like them and I dislike them. Alright, we should not go this way. But let's just take a quick look. Let's just take a quick look, bro. Honestly, we're just gonna die. We're just gonna die. We might even die on the way out because by going into that zone, I think we spawn the enemies back here. I think you have to be 2 zones away. I haven't looked that up, but that seems to be the vibe I've been getting. Is like when you're 2 zones away. Can we just like find something in there that isn't that? I want to know what that chest has. I want to find, even if it's a potion, if I just find anything besides Gil, I'll be okay. If I find just anything besides that, now watch me get fucking trolled. This chest is only Gil. There's the low Gil and the high Gil. 11 Gil. 11 Gil, bro. 11. $13. I just want to find an item. I don't even care what it is. Give me a potion. I just want to find something in here. It's not even here. So it has a not 100% chance of spawn. Maybe a 70% chance of spawning Gil. A handkerchief. There, see? Good. Make me immune to fucking let me remove oil. Breakthrough. Oops. We got it. Yeah, woot. We did it, boys. All right, just let me through. You can't hit me with bad breath. I'm too far away. Haha. Almost, though. I don't know. I don't know how ranges work. I think if you start casting it and then we move out of the way, it might still just fucking happen. So we could go turn in that quest. We had... I don't remember who wanted it, but we have 2 quests to turn in. Or we have... Is it 1 or 2? We killed this. We killed this. We can go to the highways. I mean, we got a teleport stone right here, right? This guy should be right by the shop, I think. I mean, might as well. 2 teleport stones. 1 there, 1 back. Story by Bilbo Baggins. In fact, we could even walk from this direction. This might be faster. Calipers. One second. Do you want me to find your partner? I didn't see anybody out there. No, we want those. I don't know. We might want to catch a stone or whatever. Sorry, a chocobo. I was looking at a stone. Molting. I bet the insect husk is like a low drop. Maybe the molting is, but one of them seems to be. Sure. Hello. Oh, you're just a dude sitting there. Thought maybe you'd have something important to say. Thought maybe you want to try to sell me on something. Still the risk breaker, nothing new. It's all right. We don't need something new every single time. All right, let's start running. Oh, you can't run while in town. Doy. Seems like you need a few extra Phoenix Downs and potions. I probably do. I definitely need more of the, of a few of the status ailment ones. Like, I used all my chrono tiers. I only have like 3 of those left. Because they're going up against an enemy that casts stop. So I used... I only had like 15, but I think I went like 15 down to like 3 or something. Reddy's Ram. Isn't Ram Jam? Is Ram Jam the song that the guys that did that cover of Black Betty? Oh, Black Betty, Bamble Jam, boom, Black Betty, Bamble Jam, gotta get them dime, damn the lamb, but that thing going down, bam, damn, anyway, ready, Bamble Lamb. I'm pretty sure that's a cover. I don't think that's an original. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is my favorite forest area, I think, so far. Open the chest. Open the chest. I want my antidote and or 7 gil. Please. Who are you? Are you the partner? Maybe not. The partner's probably... No, but I mean, it is supposed to be in the Silica Woods, right? So that could be his partner. And we fixed the fawn gate for everybody. I thought that was a side objective. I'm happy I just did it. The pumpkin heads. I wonder if that's their real heads. Or if they have something over their heads. It would be funny if they had like little tiny chicken heads underneath. And then they put that on. That way they think they're more intimidating. So we found the Narcal of Nabudius. I believe that's like a higher level thing. Goodbye. I love that stupid walk that they do. It honestly, like, it's funny because they have such a, most like RPGs, JRPGs, I feel like your character like runs. They have a walking animation, like a running animation, and these guys are like super in the we're in this for the long haul. We're just jogging. It's a comfortable pace. We can keep doing it. No one worry about it. We're not going to tire out. We're just going to keep going. I remember when looking up the Zodiac Spear that there's like a area here with like 15 chests or something, or it's either 5x3 or 5x5 or something, and it's like if you open any of them you can't get the Zodiac Spear, or it's one in specific you can't. I think a sash, is that an accessory? Immune to confuse. All right. I mean, honestly, all this shit seems like it sucks until you just get to the point where maybe Ribbon, where it's like unknown Ribbon's fucking insane. You know what? Dark Rub. Let them taste the dark. I believe you're allowed to open, this is the beach with the no-touch chest. I think you can open all of them besides one, but the risk of opening the wrong one is, was too high, so no one did, right? Once you found out, like, but again, like, that's something that's like, how are you going to find that out? Maybe there's some clues. I'm sure there's like a little bit of a bait on a hook to kind of give you an idea, but smack him. Good hit, buddy. You know what? We've got to do something about this. We need more hot women in our party. Her hips don't lie, okay? I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the giant blue filter they put on everything. That's the shit. They made some interesting decisions. Everything looking like dog shit is definitely a weird decision. Like, hey, when you summon this thing, we want everything to look bad. To signify the power of these monsters. Are you fighting back there? You better be getting me EXP. Kill it. No. Turn your gambits off. You're here to watch. You give me that. Hear me. Thank you. Looks like there could be another two. Again, these areas are pretty big. Alright, let's go, I don't know. I guess we'll keep the middle unexplored for now. I could totally accidentally die, but we'll probably be fine. I trust mommy to take care of me. Am I right, boys? Got him. I guess if we're a time mage, we can give this thing haste. We don't have haste yet, but in theory we would be able to. Right? I'm sure it's not immune to getting haste. Nice hit. Wait, stop that. I'm trying to open up chests here. Giant flying monster. A halberd? Is that a spear? I mean, I know what a halberd is, but I assume that counts as a spear weapon in this game. Do you think this thing flees with us? It does. I actually just kind of hoping it wouldn't. I mean, I guess it's good to have that a little bit of control. Oh, already, huh? I feel like she doesn't last as long. Damn, that's power. At least the other guy had did a cool dance move. And then like this might be my least favorite move in the game so far, besides Balathir's whistling with the waves. Those are my two least favorite. She creates a thing of ice and then it breaks. Like it wouldn't even hurt, man. It wouldn't even hurt. No, come on. The guy's doing he's doing fine. You can't afford to fight everything. I mean, we can, but I don't want to. It's not even that expensive. This area is way too big for a beach, bro. This area is fucking huge. Yeah, we should control Bosch. Look how I just love how they run so casual. I mean, it's more realistic. I'm just like it is something that is kind of visually different than what I'm used to, you know. Random chocobo, probably a chocobo only area. Then I would assume, unless they just want me to have the option outside of town. We're gonna find something good here. We did find the halberd, I guess. That's pretty cool. This is the biggest area in the game so far. Like, all these little sections here. Oh, but this is actually all... The town's pretty big. Okay, so that might... I mean, town. This place on this beach is pretty big. It's beautiful. Vaughn, where are you running? He's just running straight into a wall right now. I'm not running, I'm jogging. You know what? They are born in a desert, so this is probably pretty alien to them. I thought you were Fran's boyfriend.
Why the capital?
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself?
So
Use
what?
its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? The best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite.
I still don't even know what Nethicite
Is that
is.
how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Ah, it's got to be Sid.
Babble nonsense, blind to aught but the stone's power.
I don't know why, but this is feel like it's got to be Sid.
Was it Venar?
Because there's a guy that maybe the guy that makes airships, right?
Everything
Uses...
he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You were a judge?
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judges and him.
I started banging bunny women in their lesbian village.
Sidolphus
They yearned for the wood, you see.
Draculaur Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid.
Nukes, kind of. Yeah, I mean, it's like large materia is what it seems like. It's got...
And I suppose that's when I lost my...
It's got their version. It uses mist. It's like condensed mist into... I think it's like an energy source, basically.
Don't follow in his footsteps. I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the...
I'm bored. Stop it. I'm just trying to go to this. I'm just trying to save in the town, man. I understand. You used to be a judge. We've all been through some shit, all right? I used to have parents, all right? The diamond sword. I do like this right here. On hit stop. Probably won't come up. But no new maces, huh? Oh, we got the chaos mace. You don't... The maces are all pretty bad, but I don't know. Go ahead and equip it anyway, yeah. There you go. Enjoy. You will take... Am I gonna actually buy this? I mean, 73, 80. I mean, you will for now. I literally can't even afford these. My God, this shit's so expensive. Oh, there's the immune to stop we needed. Oh, this just does Berserk. Bio! Let's go! Confuse might be... Thing is, when Confuse is good, we won't know it's good because it'll be too late. We'll have to end up having to look something up, and then at that point it won't matter if I have it. I can come back and buy it later because I'm not going to just like randomly try it. This shit's so fucking expensive, bro. It's like the shit is so expensive in this game, it makes you feel like you want to grind, but if you grind, then you're too powerful. Okay. Save. I don't think there's anything here we got to do, really. I think we try to get to Arcadia. I think it's where we're going. We're going to Arcadia. Because we're from Rabinaster. Robin Bastards. I did, forget to give you your new weapon, I suppose. It might not even be better, but... Because the ninja sword has been pretty cool, honestly. Yeah, but it's probably better. I like that you can switch in the middle of combat. I kind of wish there were 2 weapon sets, but it's alright either way. Come on, buddy. The damage, yeah, the damage range is so not fun. I guess hand bombs are like that too. I mean, it gives them the highest stats, but I don't think that overcomes the randomness. Maybe, but I feel like I tend to value consistency over gambling, especially when you're gambling every 4 seconds. What are we doing? You don't want to use bio? Ah, you can't, can you? Can you never use bio? Oh no. Red mages can't even use bio, my favorite spell in the game. Because they don't have access to 7. They don't have access to Black Magic 7, huh? They have access to... I mean, it's probably not going to be over here either. Yeah, they have 6. And then it goes to 8. Sorry, 6. You don't have 7 or 8, but you can get 9 or 10. Well, it looks like it's going to be finally time for us to switch into a black mage. Because I don't think I want red mage and black mage, right? I mean, it is nice to have access to drain. Drain is good. I don't know if black mage could do drain. But I think you can get green magic as... You could do it as a time mage, too. Because I do like having drain and oil on, I don't know, my black mage. Then you could also use heavy armor, mystic armor. You're probably just gonna use rods again, though. And honestly, having haste Ga on somebody, we need somebody to be a time battle mage, right? No, do not. So I think we're gonna switch the red battle mage out for a black mage finally. You won't be able to use a shield anymore. I will say the red battle mage has been fantastic up until this point. Because, like, you have the shield. Why am I fighting this thing? I don't know. You have the shield. You have a reasonable melee attack. You have access to every element of spells. Including, you're the only one that can do dark stuff, right? I don't know why the black mage doesn't get arcane. Oh, this is it, right? Oh, they put them in a line, though. But this has to be the one where you can't pick up the one. But they changed them, I guess. We're taking them all. Fuck the Zodiac Spear. Please just kill him. Flying enemies, bro. Where are you going? You're making me fucking fight you. Okay. Maybe the black mage can learn the arcane. I really like there's not that many arcane spells, but I guess that would, I don't feel like the red battle mage needs its own unique magic. Or the red mage that needs its, is it red battle mage? It is red battle mage. I don't feel like they need their own unique magic. I feel like they already get enough uniqueness by having access to everything in the game. You know, all magic types plus, I think they have access to heavy armor. And then they got shields. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Just punch him. I actually don't think he'll deal that much more damage, though, with the rod. Like, you get a little bit of magic power, but not that much. Ooh. Quit making me fight everything. I'm just hugging the walls right now, seeing how far we make it. Just like see where we go by hugging the walls. I think this area is gonna have a lot more to explore. It's so big. But we haven't made any progress in the story really today, so I'm kind of looking to. We made a little bit, like we've gone through the woods and stuff, but I think we should put a little more effort into it. Bro, open the chest. Are you a thing? You ain't a thing. We got this. He's a cool. This is a cool one. He's kind of like, it looks a little bit of kind of has some vibes of a like a shark kind of thing. Like it was like a little aquatic for being a T-Rex. Arrow moat. We should check out this area, see if there's anything good over here. There's also like the hidden areas on the maps. I'm not really paying attention to those. I don't want to fight you. I just want to see if there's anything over here. That seems pretty good, potentially. It is light armor. Half damage. Also, like, it's up to the point where it's giving you 300 HP. You get a lot of HP. I wonder if the balance stuff is actually kind of viable. I wonder if the... Oh, secret area. I wonder if the balance stuff, like balance mode or whatnot, is actually viable. Why would you not just put that shortcut on the map so I could see it? I feel it. That's kind of nice. Are you playing on PC? Seems to be running better than in consoles, or is it just me? I am playing on PC. I'm playing on the Steam version. Because that's the one that I bought. I think it was like 50 bucks. Something like it. Maybe it was like 40 bucks. But it was like kind of a lot for the, you know, how old the game is. But still, I wanted to play it. All right, we got a save spot. Oh, hey, we got some people yearning for wood. There's no males. It's a female only, 6 foot tall, high heel wearing. Every single one in their entire race wears high heels. Look at that. So maybe they're not actually that tall, but they all wear high heels. They're bunny women. There's only females, so who knows? I assume they have to seek out alien men, you know. And they always talk about how they yearn for wood. Always. Needless to say, this is a great game. 10 out of 10. The Cheetah Uplands. Little uppity. We'll have to go back to the other area and explore it. I'm not in a rush right now, though. Are you going to silence me every time I try to attack? Thank you for not doing that. Hey-ya! Hey-ya! right, let's take a look what's out here. This is kind of a nice area. I like this. I think these guys seem like they're kind of naturally resistant to magic because one group of them casts silence. Oh, this one's casting silence too, and they have shell. This is a way lamer version than the one in Final Fantasy X, though. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. A potion, baby. Let's go. All women wearing heels, but all men must be over 6 feet. I mean, I'm 6'4". So, you know. That's life. Switch to Vaughn, please. It's easier to attack as Vaughn because I want to manually input his shit all the time because I don't want him to have a gambit to always cast spells constantly, but I don't know, maybe I do because I might want to change the element. Melee attack you don't really need to control, he just does his thing. Watch this nerd. I wonder if the spears have a better chance to hit. I'm not looking forward to fighting flying fucking bosses. I'll tell you that. Maybe my time battle mage will actually have to use this stupid crossbow. Even with silence, that's pretty good. Get him. Thank you. No, maybe I should have him cast Dark leading because I think it does more damage. Is that supposed to be water? I think that's supposed to be. Oh no. It's supposed to be land, and that's a lake going through it. I'm like, this is the worst looking ocean I've seen. I will say, as far as backdrops go, this is definitely not what we would expect. I will say that's one maybe downside of having such an open big game. Like when you're playing Final Fantasy VII, like literally every environment is hand drawn, but that's because they don't have like it's a lot fixed camera angle, right? You can't just like look around and see different things. So a side effect of that is they got to make sacrifices. Bro, you want to go? Bring it on. Put me to sleep. See if I care. I still don't have haste. Haste is like apparently a level fucking 38 magic. Unless I just forgot to pick it up on the time battle mage. We don't have reflect yet. We don't have haste. So I bet there's a way to get reflect and haste. We could look that up. I would be interested. Do you also multi-stream on Twitch? I don't because I don't want to spend 20 bucks on the Streamlabs OBS, and I also don't know how to do it normally. I don't want to use normal OBS because it's like, I don't know, that seems like so complicated. Smack him. But I've considered it, but honestly, the only reason I've considered it because I thought maybe I could make money off of it because people on Twitch are more like because they do the Amazon Prime stuff, right? So it's easier to make money on Twitch. YouTube, you stream it on YouTube. At least me, I've had 10 times the viewers than I've ever had on Twitch, like on some of my good streams, and I've never made $1, which is like fine. I don't stream to make money, but Twitch definitely seems to have like an ecosystem of people liking to donate, do the subs, do the bits. Even as a tiny streamer, I would make I'd make some money on it. But YouTube is just easier. My YouTube, you know, if I have a YouTube audience, they're already here. This doesn't seem to do anything yet. Good. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel worth the hassle unless it was like specifically requested by a bunch of people. But I don't think I'm popular enough for that to be relevant. If I thought it was worth it, I would spend the 20 bucks a month, I think, to just do it on Streamlabs. Streaming on YouTube is way less money, but less of zero is, you know, is still zero, you know. No, don't do it, you motherfucker. I think you could still, I need you to, this is, I mean, obviously most time enemies don't have reflect, so this is not usually relevant. I don't think you could reflect that. Like, I'm even scared, bro. There we go. But yeah, it's like the difference between making what, $10 a month and $0 a month is like fine. You're a great streamer. Well, you're a great viewer for saying so. Thank you. Thing is, I've never streamed that much. I mean, hopefully, you know, shit, I wouldn't mind growing. Wow, you're handsome. Wow, you're so handsome and cool. Oh, I remember this fight. You have to fight like 7 of the little guys. Well, hopefully there's a... I know there's not a quest log, but I'm not reading this right now. I don't want to. You need more viewers? Hey, I'm with you, buddy. I agree. I need more viewers. If I ever get the chance to do it full time, I will. But right now, I'm just gonna do my best with what I got. You know, I do it for fun. I mean, again, I have a job, and that's where I make my money. Although YouTube, I don't want to pretend like I don't make money on YouTube. I do. I've just for context, and I don't want this to be like braggadocious, but like on my YouTube videos, I've not really released any videos in a couple weeks. I've done a video here and there, but not like the daily grind. And YouTube is like, I've made like $1,600 from YouTube this month, and that's with like putting in almost no work. But that's because I'm riding off the coattails of my previous month doing really well, and those videos still doing well. But it's like, so I do make money from YouTube. I don't want to pretend like I only, like, I do it because I find it fun, but I don't know. I don't want it to sound disingenuous, where it's like, of course you find it fun. You're making money. Making money is fun. I'm like, yeah, that's true, but I'm not making money playing Final Fantasy 12. I won't make any money playing Final Fantasy 12. I'm very confident of. But it sounded like a lot of fun. It's just really, it's about hanging out, having a good time. It's fun. But yeah, the closest I've ever gotten to getting like YouTube full time, like the closer I get, the less I want to do it. That might not make sense, or that might sound weird if you really want to be a content creator. But the closer I've come to becoming a full-time content creator, the less I want to do it. I would still do it because it's like, I think it is a goal, or it's like a dream, but I honestly don't know. I would need more success than I've ever needed before to consider quitting my job. Like, quitting my job means leaving a pension. It means losing guaranteed income. You know, once you have to start worrying about putting food on the table, then it becomes sketchy. You did well with Mugenics. I watch a lot of those videos. Thank you. I'm going to do probably another Mugenics video tonight. I'm probably going to start covering a gacha game pretty soon. Just because I want to, and it's a tactics gacha game, and those are always fun, especially when they launch. But I don't know, it might be a little weird because its global version is going to be late. Basically, I do what I have fun with, and that's why, like, you'll see people that have played are way newer on YouTube than me and have way more success, like semi-regularly, and that's fine, man. I'm happy for them. Well, Agua. But like, you might, I've been doing YouTube for like 12 years. That Agua is so weak. The weakness isn't worth using the magic for. Bruh, just die. Mostly because he's just in my way. Man, there's so much here. Genesis War. Yeah. Genesis War. I think I'm going to cover Genesis War. I thought it sounded like a dog shit game because I read the title, but then I saw it in play and it's like, oh wait, is this like a shitty Fire Emblem clone? I could have a lot of fun playing a shitty Fire Emblem clone, bro. I love those types of games. Especially when they're brand new and they haven't had all the gacha power creep. They're just so fucking fun. We'll go check that way later. I think you brought Mugenics content to its end. Not much more to make. That's kind of the thing. Like, that's the reason gacha games tend to make not better content. The things like Mugenics and Expedition 33, they make better content, but it's a very short-lived thing. So if you go from Mugenics and you become popular, it's really hard to or Expedition 33, which is my most popular video. It's really hard to, like, Expedition 33 popped off. What's next? Like, you don't just like, well, I'm gonna play this other game now. Maybe there's not a good JRPG coming out, or you play a game and it just doesn't necessarily convert, you know. Whereas gacha is like, gacha players play gacha games, and there's like, this month there's content, next month there's content, the month after that there's content. If you want to make a lot of videos, mobile games, or I mean, I don't even call them mobile anymore, I guess, but gacha games are going to be one of the best ways to do that. Because it's like they just kind of keep making stuff for you to cover. But yeah, like you said, like, I'm gonna play a little bit more Mugenics. Like, I'm gonna do another like 1 or 2 mod videos because I want to try a couple classes. I want to kind of keep the Mugenics train going up until the balance patch, so I can see what that is. Their balance patch, Edmund was talking about it yesterday. There's 90 changes. There's like 90 changes in the balance patch, and 80 of them are buffs, and then 10 of them are going to be nerfs. Roughly, like, you know, are they specific skills, and will these numbers change or grow or shrink? Who knows? But that was kind of like the ballparking numbers he was giving us. So I want to cover that, but yeah, I mean, at this point, like, what the hell else do I talk about in the game? It's not the kind of game like Binding of Isaac where runs make good content, in my opinion. It could be a good streaming game, but if you want to do a YouTube recorded run, I think it would require tons of editing to be digestible, so it's not really long or samey. But I am excited for the balance changes from Eugenics to kind of see, because I had a predictions video about what I think could be nerfed. We got this. Smack him, Bosch. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to find a teleport stone spot. I wonder if there was a point where they didn't have the teleport stones and they just had the ability to travel with the airports, and everyone's like, listen, this game sucks. It's too annoying to walk everywhere, even if you have the airships. Please God, add fast travel points. And they're like, all right. We'll do it. Secret spooky cave. Okay, we will now have the option of saving our game. Guess we're saving here. I'm not going to play Genesis War until it goes to global either, but I might start making videos on it. Because then I could maybe my angle will be is like, hey, look at these guys have been out for a week or 2 weeks or something. We can now double down. Like, now we really know what's good.
Sure this rabbit hole's really the way into Arcades?
Better a hare unseen than a rat in a trap. And again, if you'd prefer to go knocking on the front gates of the city, be my guest.
But what about once we're inside?
What about once we're inside?
Find us? We'll do what we can to blend into the crowd. Our names may be notorious, but our faces are not far known.
True. You're a princess and we didn't even recognize you.
I noticed.
Mm-hmm. You're not even just a princess, you're our princess. Why would they give me the option to save the game there? There's something familiar going on here. Maybe it's just because there's a boss. I mean, that might just be as simple as that. Like, hey, there's a boss coming up. We want you to have access to, you know, not have to run back to a save point, but we want to put a boss here at the same time, you know? I mean, that's fine. Cloying breath. Don't know what that is. Don't care. Dispel mode. Let's go. I mean, I guess it's not guaranteed to get what we want, but... These guys always sing Angel Song. I'm surprised there doesn't seem to be any blue magic in this game. Like a Final Fantasy staple, right? There doesn't seem to be any way to, like, learn enemy skills. Maybe they thought it'd be too powerful to have Mighty Guard, White Wind. You know, like the ones that are always overpowered. But not having a blue mage class is so weird to me, because, like, that's kind of always what I want. I want blue magic. This feels, I don't know. Yeah, they're going to give us a boss. There's not even that much music. There's a door now. Okay, so there's a boss in here. I don't know where we got this key from. Wait a second. Is this the guy that wants us to kill the 7 things? The 7 tomatoes? Isn't this where the trials take place? I haven't done the trials on this save, but I've tried them before. Oh, this fight's gonna fucking blow. Are they weak to anything? I don't know what that is. They're gonna run. You can just tell they're gonna. Fuck. Oh, Vaughn, where are you? Also, don't use your moat anymore. Just. No, Vaughn! No, it's Bosch! 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 Why can't we control Bosch? Well, this is gonna be a fun fight. Bosch, what the fuck are you doing? I'm hitting all the fucking wrong buttons. Some of this is my fault, I'll admit. Alright, just wake her ass up. We've got to win tomorrow. Bro, fuck off. What is Bosch doing? Can you not fucking move? What's wrong? What? I know his target's too far away, but that's what your fucking gambits do, bro. You know what? Hopefully we get multiple characters. Oh, sorry, kitty. Sorry, buddy. My cat did not like that. This attack is way too long, bro. Kind of cool, though. Bing, bing.
How about some of this?
How about some of this? We need to do the AoE. The AoE is the only thing that matters. At least if we kill one, it would be fine. Oh no.
It ends now.
She does the Shiva stuff. Tremble. The level 1's exactly where it's at. I like the level 1s. They're fast. Boom. Done. Yeah, I missed a mischarge there. This guy's dead. The issue is if hopefully we can just get the AoE to kill other ones. Wouldn't mind another level 3.
How about some of this?
Goes through the whip kick. Oh, yeah. The rerolls take so long. Like in order to, because they have like this delay on them. You could like reroll hit, reroll hit, reroll hit, but it's like you're mashing it. Arc Blast is not crazy good, I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. I haven't seen it that much, so it's probably harder to get. Nice. I don't care what's happening there. Did we do it? High potion. Oh, high potion. Oh, hi, Ether. Is there anything good in here, bruh? Bruh. Wait, bruh. We gotta go back and talk to that guy, I guess. Or maybe we have to still find his son. Oh, the rejuvenation. Wait, that was 4,000 gil? That makes me feel like there's a good item in there. See, when there's a low amount of gil, I'm like, oh man, this must be the super low roll. I bet there's a great item in here. When there's a high amount of gil, I'm like, well, that was 5,000. That might just be the good roll on that though, but I'm like, bro, if that's what it will give you as a backup, as a consolidation prize, just imagine how good the actual prize is. That one might not respawn. I would not be surprised if it just doesn't respawn. Haste Gummo? I feel like I did use one in a fight and then lost, but I didn't reload, so. Well, if we could farm those, that would be great. Because you don't get haste guff for a while. Oh, are you fake? Are you fucking fake, you piece of shit? I don't know why, man. Maybe there must be a memory in my brain somewhere way back when that this motherfucker tried to kill me. What are you weak to, huh? You like Blizzard? Oh, do you want me to silence you, huh? He's immune to it. Okay. I want you to restore yourself. Bring it on, motherfucker. That's right. Ooh, I like it. So, yeah. So, Berserk definitely counts as a buff. Right? No, there's no doubt about that. Because it's still hit. This must be how we get to Arcadia. I guess we can go back and talk to that guy. There's a lot to do still. Honestly, we're not running out of content. But I kind of feel like I should just push forward still at this point. But I think that's where we are going to call it for today. I got 40 minutes till work. I could stream like another 20 minutes, but I don't know. I'd rather eat something before going to work than push it that close. So that's what we're going to do. Hi, buddy. I love you. I love you, buddy. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I intend to be here tomorrow morning, same time, stream about 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Maybe I will. I'm very confident I will. I might have to pick up my cat's medication tomorrow. But I will cross that bridge when I get there. But I do intend to be here tomorrow, same thing. Guys, thank you very much. For Platypus is for Platypus. I will see you guys on the flip-flops. Thanks for stopping by. I've been having a great time with FF12, better than I remember. Peace out.